Oh, who say does that?
Great to have you with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Fresh in at the pivot spot. Manning the middle. And it's A-Train in at the small forward. Here's Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy from behind the arc. And Goose pulls it down.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Red Hot passes to Fresh. Out left to the wing. Here's Red Hot. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Daddy. To the inside. Here's Baddest one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Here's Wade. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
There's a screen. Pass to A-Train. The 3-ball. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the Prophet. Over to the left wing. Here's Red Hot. And that one no good to start off tonight. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Big Daddy. It's tipped. Here's Red Hot. The Prophet, the pass to Fresh. Misses from close range. Here's Baddest one. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to A-Train. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Fresh. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Red Hot passes to the Prophet. Here's Red Hot. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And they recover it. Oh, they get a hand on it. For 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Baddest one. Launches it. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's the Prophet. They set the screen. To the middle. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Big Daddy grabs the board. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Big Daddy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Red Hot. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Goose. Here's Fresh. And he comes up with a bucket. Here's Baddest one. Here's Big Daddy.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Big Daddy. From the arc. Rebounded by Fresh. Shooting 43% to get this one underway. Red Hot passes to the Prophet. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Big Daddy, the pass to Baddest one. Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Clock at 4. Pass to Big Daddy. Fade away. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Goose. Here's the Prophet. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by A-Train.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's the Prophet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Goose. On the take. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Baddest one. Here's Big Daddy. To stop the drought. Fires in the triple. Big Daddy's got 5 now.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Baddest one. Fires the 3. A-Train, no good. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Wade. Here's Red Hot. Oh, sweet move. It's blocked.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
It's stolen. Here's Goose. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. The Prophet, the pass to Red Hot. Lays it up and banks it in. Red Hot's got his second bucket on the night.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's A-Train. He has 6.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Baddest one. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. A-Train, no good. On the wing, Wade. Deflected! And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And it's Big Daddy in at the power forward position. Pass to the Prophet. From the baseline. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Shooting only 27% for today's game. And it's Fresh in at the 5. Baddest one, the pass to Big Daddy. Drains the triple. Big Daddy's got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Big Daddy in at the 2-guard spot.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And it's Fresh in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shooting 41% in this game. There's a screen. Pass to Wade. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baddest one, the pass to Big Daddy. Down low. Here's Big Daddy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Goose. Pass to the Prophet. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Big Daddy, the pass to A-Train. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He hits the second from the line. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's the Prophet. Still without a bucket. And he drives in. Jacks up a 3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to A-Train. Here's Big Daddy. The 3 is up. They get it back.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Goose. Here's Fresh. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Big Daddy, the pass to Battis one. Here's A-Train. Pass to Battis one. Fires the three. And Goose pulls it down. Goose has got 5 rebounds in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. With the drive and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one misses. Gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And it's the Prophet missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man, he's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 5. Pass to the Prophet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fresh. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Fresh has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's A-Train. Rebounded by Fresh. Wade, the pass to Goose. Tries a 10-footer. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Red Hot can't get it to go. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's A-Train. 11 points in the game. Here's Big Daddy to the left wing. Here's Big Daddy. Rebounded by Fresh. Fresh has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Prophet, the pass to Wade. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Battis one. They set a pick. 1:57 left in the first half. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
After a cold first quarter, they've brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead right now.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Here's the Prophet. No points yet. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. And it's all knotted up.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Wade, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Baddest one, the pass to Big Daddy. And 1:01 left in the half. He buries it from 3.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Goose. Here's the Prophet.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the left side wing. Here's Red Hot. He's got 5. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Baddest one. Fires for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also miss some shots they normally make, so there's that.
So far in this series, they've shown they can. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Baddest one's gone, just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And it's Big Daddy in at the 2. Pass to Red Hot for the lead. Big Daddy grabs the board. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And it's Red Hot in at the 3 spot. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Here's Baddest one. Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. A-Train's got 14 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
From behind the arc. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wade. Here's the Prophet. They set the pick. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. Here's Baddest one. He's got 6. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. There's a screen. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Big Daddy. The pass to Big Daddy. Here's Baddest one. And Goose pulls it down. Goose has got rebound number 7 tonight. For the lead. And he connects with a jumper. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
And with the defender hovering all over him, nice step back.
Here's Baddest one. Pass to A-Train. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the right side, to the paint. Here's Red Hot. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Big Daddy, the pass to Baddest one. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Fresh. Wade, the pass to Red Hot. Back to Wade. Shot is up. Launches a 3. Big Daddy grabs a board. Big Daddy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the screen. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's A-Train. Here's Baddest one. He has 6. Count that bucket.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
The Prophet, the pass to Red Hot. Tries to break his ice. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Baddest one. Give him 8. Pass to Big Daddy. And there's a pick. And there it is for him. Big Daddy's got 13. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Red Hot. 10 points for him. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Big Daddy, the pass to Battiswan. Right wing, pass to Big Daddy. 6 to shoot. Here's Battiswan. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's the Prophet. The 3 is up. Shot's good by Red Hot. 15 points in the game.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's A-Train. He's got 15, and he makes it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Red Hot. He shoots it. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got rebound number 11. Pass to Battiswan. This one for 3. That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries. Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's the Prophet. 6 points for him. There's the screen. There's the 3. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Battiswan, the pass to A-Train. Here's Big Daddy. The shot. Red Hot pulls it in. Pass to the Prophet. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Red Hot. He's got 15. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 13. Battiswan, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
.35 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Big Daddy. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Red Hot. 18 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. And he can't get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Big Daddy in at the 4-man spot. Here's Red Hot. To the left wing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Battiswan. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Big Daddy. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's the Prophet. Here's Goose. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Prophet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Big Daddy. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's Wade. Here's the Prophet. Over to the wing. Pulls it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Red Hot's got 16 points here in the second half. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Wade. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so he makes both from the line. Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Battiswan. Here's Big Daddy. No good from outside.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to Red Hot. From downtown, Big Daddy grabs a board. Here's A-Train. Here's Big Daddy. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass pass to Red Hot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Red Hot's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. And the layup falls.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wade, the pass to Red Hot. Pass to Fresh. Here's the Prophet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Red Hot. Fades away. Big Daddy grabs the board. And he's going for the lob. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Wade. Pass to Goose. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. And he recovers it. Here's Wade. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy. Rebounded by Fresh. Fresh has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Prophet. Here's the 3. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Big Daddy. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Fresh.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Red Hot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. Here's Baddest one. Pass to Big Daddy. 3 on the clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's the Prophet. The ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Baddest one. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. Baddest one, no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
The Prophet, the pass to Red Hot. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Big Daddy's shot is good. Here's Wade. Pass to the Prophet. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. For 3. The shot no good. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Time for us to say goodbye.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting and now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Big Daddy. Big Daddy is out there with Red Hot. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Big Daddy in at the 5 spot. They've got Big Daddy. Big Daddy is out there with the Cobra. Then there's A-Train, and it's B in at the 3 slot. Taking a look here at the visitors. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Ray, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right. We're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
Here's B. Lock at 6. There's a good screen. Off target from outside. There's Red Hot. The 3 ball. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Big Daddy. After Red Hot. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's B. Here's Batista. And it's off from 3-point range. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Red Hot. Drains it from 17 feet out. Red Hot's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Big Daddy. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Red Hot. Here's Lights Out, and he goes in for the dunk.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Batista passes to the Cobra. Pass to A-Train. Nice shot from 10 feet out. A-Train's got his second basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Big Daddy. Hits it from three-point range.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. When you look at lights out, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
B can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Sampson's shot is off.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Pass to Big Daddy. There's Big Daddy. The Cobra with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the wing right side. Here's Aguilar. It's good from the top of the key. A-Train's got 7 points. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Big Daddy. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They set the pick. Here's B. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Big Daddy. Pulls up. Sampson pulls it in. Big Daddy's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to B. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Being 40% here in the early stages. There's Red Hot. He has 5. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Here's A-Train. Here's Batista. It's tipped. The Big Daddy passes to Big Daddy. There's Red Hot. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's A-Train. He's got 10. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Big Daddy passes to Big Daddy. Pushing it up. Pushing it up. Here's the Cobra. Can't connect from short range. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Big Daddy. Shoots. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Batista. Nothing on the board. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 6th rebound on the night. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's A-Train. Pass to Batista. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Big Daddy. Knocked away. From 17 feet out, Batista, that's good.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's lights out. 6 on the shot clock. Let out the pass to Big Daddy. Here's lights out. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Aguilar.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Big Daddy is out there with lights out. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Big Daddy. And it's red hot in at the point.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Being at a decent 44% clip here. Here's A-Train. Pass to B. To the middle. Here's Sampson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sampson's got his first basket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Big Daddy. To the inside. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. Nailed from three-point land. Red Hot's got 13.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. They set the screen. Here's Big Daddy, still without a basket. Here's A-Train. Pass to the Cobra. Here's A-Train. Launches a three. Count that one as his seventh make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Big Daddy. Shoots from the right block. Nice jump shot. Good. And the home team has possession. 4-point game. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. When you look at lights out, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Big Daddy doing just as much.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's B, and that one is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the middle, here's Batista, and it's blocked. Here's Red Hot, 13 points in the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Sampson pulls it in. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's B, the 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. He lobs it up. Oh, that's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Big Daddy passes to lights out. There's Red Hot. There's the triple. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to A-Train. And he hits the jumper for 2. A-Train's got 8 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Stolen. Here's Batista. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. From deep. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Cobra passes to Aguilar. Here's B. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pass to Big Daddy. Sinks the three-pointer. Big Daddy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Batista. Pass to A-Train. Here's B. Five on the clock. Fires from the wing. No good off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Big Daddy. 5 points in the game. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Batista. They set the pick. Pass to A-Train. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul. Here's the Cobra. No good on the three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
There's Red Hot. He's got 19. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's B. Pass to A-Train. They need this, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Batista. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Big Daddy. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to B. The three. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Big Daddy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's deflected.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's A-Train. 23 points in the game. From deep three-point territory. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. A-Train has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right there.
Be out there with the Cobra. Then there's A-Train, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Batista in at the 2. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. B connects from three-point range. B's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
There's Big Daddy. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 9. And the ball at 42%. Here's Batista. Pass to A-Train. 9 feet out. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Here's Red Hot. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Look at Big Daddy. Dangerous player from three-point line. A great talent with a great release.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
There's Red Hot. He's got 22. Pass to Big Daddy. From outside, off the mark. Big Daddy's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Aguilar. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's picked off. Pass to Batista. Lights out, grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's A-Train. 25 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Batista passes to the Cobra. Pass to A-Train. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
There's Red Hot. This one for 3. Good. Another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's B. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Big Daddy. Off target from the wing. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's A-Train to the paint. Here's Sampson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the right side. Here's Lights Out. Good. Nice job down low. Lights Out's got his second bucket of the night. And so here's the home team. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's B. A three-pointer is right on target. B's got 9 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Big Daddy. Inside, 5 to shoot, and the shot goes in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On defense, the visitors. The lead is 2.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Big Daddy. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Batista with the rebound.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's the Cobra. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the 3. And the Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's B. 9 points in the game so far. Here's A-Train for the lead. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Pass to Red Hot. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Batista. 6 points for him. Here's the Cobra. Launches it. He doesn't hit that one.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 25. Releases. Big Daddy. That's good. Big Daddy's got 7 points.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Right wing. A 3-ball. Batista. That's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 27. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's the Cobra. Still yet to score. A-Train can't get it to drop.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to the Cobra. to the inside. 6 to shoot.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Big Daddy. 11 points in the game. Pass to Red Hot. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Lights out there with Big Daddy. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Big Daddy in at the 2 guard. Here's A-Train. Here's B. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Big Daddy. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Push on the net, bro. Push on the net. Rebound.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Red Hot. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Big Daddy. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Batista from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. After Red Hot. Stripped away. Here's Aguilar. Hits the jumper in space. A-Train's got 27.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Red Hot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Big Daddy to the middle. Here's Big Daddy, and it's in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. From outside the arc, they grabbed their own miss, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Red Hot to the paint. Here's Big Daddy. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
From the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to B. There's the screen. Here's Sampson, and he dunks it down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Sampson's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. And the 3 ball is good. Red Hot's got 36.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's B. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. And here they come. There's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Here's Big Daddy. Red Hot, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to A-Train. Here's the Cobra. To the left wing, just 5 on the clock. Here's Batista, knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Here's Red Hot. Feet out. Unable to get that one. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to B. The jumper from the free throw line is good. B's got 11 in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. Chalco connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. B, the pass to Aguilar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Big Daddy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good, and that turns the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Aguilar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Here's Big Daddy. Plenty of space. Bullseye. Big Daddy's got 4 this quarter. And 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's A-Train. Out to the wing. Here's B. And a miss there on the triple. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. Here's B. Sampson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Big Daddy. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to A-Train. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they get the victory here at home. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Big Daddy.
Playoff basketball. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dick, and it's Big Daddy. In at the center position, and it's Big Daddy in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Outside Dick, and there's a pick. Soft touch off the glass.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Goose passes to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Now Grady Dick. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Daddy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Thunder. Off target at the rim. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Goose. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the triple. Big Daddy grabs a board. Here's Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. And there's the screen. Fires from the line. Dick with a miss. Here's Goose. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Off target from outside. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Nice move. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's deflected. Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. The three. Dick with a miss. Dick's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. No made baskets yet. It's tipped. Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. Outside Dick. There's a screen. Down low. Big Daddy lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Big Daddy's got 6. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Thunder, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. That's tipped. Goose passes to Big Daddy.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Thunder. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw misses. And no luck that time either. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 4. Outside Dick, they need this. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Goose. No points so far. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. Puts up a 3. Big Daddy grabs the board. Here's Big Daddy. Missed inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Goose. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Big Daddy's got 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Dick from deep. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Dick. He has 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First free throw is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. Big Daddy, the pass to Goose. 6 to shoot. To the paint. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Impressive offensive versatility for Big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Goose. Still no points. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. From deep. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stripped away. Here's Big Daddy. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 4. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
They've got Dick, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4-man spot. And the layup is good. Dick's got 10 points in the game. Shooting at about 44% so far. Goose passes to Big Daddy. He shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 11.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Outside Dick. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. They set the pick. Inside. Big Daddy. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Wide open look. And they pick up 2.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Dick with it. 10 points for him. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Dick. 4 on the clock. Oh, Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dick's gone 4 for 8 from the floor. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen to the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Goose. Yet to see a basket. Mr. Perfect. That three's off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Off with the layup. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Goose. Here's Big Daddy. Gets the 3 ball to go. Big Daddy's got 14 points for the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick, shot from the top of the key. Good. He's got 14. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Goose passes to Big Daddy. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Daddy. No good from outside. Shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Here's Goose. Still without a bucket. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Launches it. Big Daddy grabs the board. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Dick. They set a pick. Beyond the arc. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Goose passes to Mr. Perfect. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Big Daddy, the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick. To the wing, right side. Pass to Big Daddy. 1:07 left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now Grady Dick. Pass to Big Daddy. They set the screen. Inside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Mr. Perfect. Give him 8. Oh, deflected. Here's Thunder. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. Still no points.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Dick. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Greetings, everybody. It's game 2, and things are a little rocky right now.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
They were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And it's Goose in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Thunder. There's a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Goose. No points so far. Here's Thunder. From down in the low post, it goes. Shooting it at 52%. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. Big Daddy grabs a board. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. 4 on the clock. For the lead. There's the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. And no good. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Big Daddy, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Perfect. Give him 8 points now. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Goose. He's scoreless. Going inside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And counted from 19 feet away.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. There's a screen. Goes back up. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 19 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. The three. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Big Daddy. Outside Dick. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Goose. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Dick, down low. And it's flushed down, a nice jam.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
To the paint. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Big Daddy, 19 points in the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Goose. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. No good on the three. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Goose. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. Big Daddy grabs the board. Shooting just about 43% in the third. Inside. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. the first, but misses the second. Shooting a disappointing 38%. Mr. Perfect passes to Goose. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Big Daddy's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Dick. 4-3. No good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's Goose. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Big Daddy. Big Daddy grabs the board.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Goose. Here's Big Daddy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Dick. 9-point game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. And he drops the first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Off on the second.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Goose passes to Mr. Perfect. Got a hand on it. To the middle. We've got 1:28 left in the third. The shot by Thunder, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Big Daddy. He has 7. Pass to Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. The shot from the low post is good. Big Daddy's got 9.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Goose passes to Big Daddy. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Big Daddy. No points yet. Lets it go from the wing. Dick gets the bucket.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
Gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Big Daddy's got 15 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Dick. Five to shoot. Off target from the baseline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They're up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Dick, and it's Big Daddy in at the 5, roaming the paint. He gets it in there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Dick takes the 3, knocks down the long J. Dick's got 25 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. They set the screen. Pass to Big Daddy. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. From 12 feet, misses off the right iron.
And shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. 5 on the clock. Releases. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's. Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick. Takes a 3. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Big Daddy, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose, guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Big Daddy grabs the board. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Thunder from outside the arc. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. From 13 feet, down it goes. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep. Good work defensively by Dick.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Big Daddy. The three is up. Big Daddy grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Dick. Connects from downtown. Dick's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Thunder. Wide open. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Big Daddy. The three is up. Big Daddy, great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Dick. Here's Big Daddy. From deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Mr. Perfect passes to Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. This one for 3. Thunder grabs the board.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Misses the deep three-point attempt. Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Goose. Shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And the three off target.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Big Daddy, and it's rejected. It's a mark. The shot, no good. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Up top, Dick. Pass to Thunder. Back to Dick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Mr. Perfect. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dick. Pass to Thunder. Fires from deep. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1:21 left in the game. Now here's Dick. The D's right on him. The three ball sinks the tray.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. And again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Dick. That one is off. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Big Daddy. The baseline J. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game. They're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Big Daddy. Three-pointer off the mark. So the home crowd treated to a win. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.